Earlier, the subject of rounding errors came up. So we decided to pick a number with a small fractional part only. Someone suggested 1/17th. So we listed out our binary place values and started thinking about, okay, are there any 1/2s in 1/17th? No. Are there any 1/4 in 1/17th? No. 1/8? No. 1/16th? We're getting closer, but 1/16th is still just a little bit bigger than 1/17th. So 1/32? Yes, there is. So we'll find a common denominator so we can subtract 1/32 from 1/17th and get the remainder of 15 5/44s. And then we have to ask ourselves, okay, are there any 1/64ths in 15 5/44ths? So again, we find a common denominator, and we end up with 960, 34,816ths, and 544, 34,816. So yes, 960 is bigger than 544. There is one in there, so we keep track of that with a 1 in that place value, and we subtract that out and get a remainder, and we keep repeating that process over and over until we reach 0. If we ever stop before we reach 0, then there's a rounding error. And what we find is for common numbers, decimal numbers, a lot of them go on and on and on. We decided to look at the same thing in terms of decimal numbers. So we decided to start with 0.8 this time, 8/10, and have our decimal place values here for binary place values. There's a little trick. We're doing a decimal conversion here. So we have a 1/2 place, 1/4 place, 1/8 place, 1/6 place, and so on. And is there a 0.5 in 0.8? Yes. Is there what's left? 0.3. Is there a 0.25 in 0.3? Yes. What is left? And no, there's no 1/25 in there, and so on. So the question is, can you write a Python script to implement that algorithm to do the tedious work for you? What I will suggest is that Python has arbitrary precision arithmetic capabilities, and in the numeric and mathematical modules we find there's a decimal module and a fractions module. So I've fired up my Python interpreter in interactive mode and said, from fractions import the class fraction, assign number, a fraction object, passing it the string of 1/17th. I should point out quickly that if we come over here, we see that we can initialize a fraction object with a number or a string, or two numbers for a numerator and denominator. Interesting to see what the difference is. Okay, what if I did not put those quotes there and did not send it a string? Oh, anyhow, I say, hey, number, and Python says, yes, I know what that is now. It is the fraction 1/17. Great.